hidden buttons. But if you go to just OpenAI/API, then you're good. And then you're at the same place where I am. And then we go to products. And what we want is the product API login. We want an API login. And clicking that takes me here, and then I have the green sign up button to the far left. What is it? Left, top left. And from there is a normal create account. I already have an account, so I don't want to create one. Also, you need to pay. They have had it for free, the API, but no more. So that's why I had this little amount in my account that we can play with today. So yes, you will need to add a balance. It does not have to be a subscription. You can do as I did, I put in $10, and then that was like expendable or use, then I just put in 10 more. But of course, going down the line, if you have a professional app, you would want it to increase automatically. So you can set that up as well. So yeah, that's the short version of that. I would actually like to take the remaining 20 minutes or something about what we have not talked about in Bubble, which is really interesting as the next level. We will not be able to dig into it because it does not take 5 minutes. Not to understand, it's not hard, it just takes a little time. But I want to give you a brief introduction to it. And it's the data tab. Because we talked about the design, which is of course a web page, super simple. And then we made it a bit more interesting with workflows, doing actual work. And you can do anything, really. There's no limit to what you can do. And the last major thing in Bubble is that it also contains a database. And you can see it as simple as Google, what they do when you search, they have this huge database and they fund stuff for you, they store it somewhere. This is a way to store things. So let's say I have a marketplace. What I do, of course, I need to store the products. I need to store the customers. I need to store the suppliers, the vendors. I need to store every monetary transaction. I need to store statistics, and it goes on. So of course I need to store things. So I'll just show you an overview image on that concept. And so this is, sorry, I forgot to change. So the database then, what is it? It's just, what we've done so far is your app is here. Your app actually has a database already. We have just not used it yet, but it's there. And that's one of the strengths with Bubble actually, that the database is just in there, integrated. It's not with a lot of other tools, and especially prior to no-code, the database was out there. You had to install something, set it up, and yeah, be a tech guy or girl, really. And then when you did that, you had to connect them. So a lot of work just getting that, it's there. In Bubble, so you have it already. It's not even possible to remove. So that's how integrated it is. And that's a very big benefit. And Yeah, we have the web page with the elements and the UI, UX, sometimes it's called front end as well. Many words for the same thing. What we did also is to build states to store things, and that is, they are stored in my browser, in my computer as of right now. So when we got things from OpenAI, we took that text and we put it in a box in the computer memory that my browser is using. So that has nothing to do with the database at all. So when I exit the web page or turn off the browser, it just poof, it's gone. And it's gone forever. Ever. You will never find it. And that's okay, because that is of course faster, it's in the memory, it's just snappy, you can do things super lightning fast, and a lot of things you just want to store temporarily. But a lot of things you want to store forever. And that's where the database comes in, and that is on the Bubble server in the US, or I don't know where it is. It's in the AWS cloud somewhere, and where is that? That is everywhere. So, and it's not more complex than states. It's just boxes. You can have as many boxes as you want, and you can have massive amounts of data in them. I work with Bubble apps with 1 million users,